I'm sure you're watching this video because you're either stressed or nervous how to pass the test. I have done the test a few weeks ago and I'm gonna share with you my best 4 tips and tricks to make sure you pass this test easily. This is Ed, and in my channel we talk about Canada, immigration, lifestyle, and everything in between. So let's dive right into it. So you have been waiting patiently for the last so many years, especially if you submitted your application within COVID. Your process time is over 2 to 3 years. Now you have a test and you need to make sure you don't fail, because if you fail, you have to wait for another 3 to 6 months. So I am part of few online groups and forums, and to be honest, until I took the test, I was very stressed and panicking because of the amount of comments I received from people about how hard the exam is, and that you need to study everything in this book from from cover to cover, and you have to know all the dates and name of people and the history. Actually, this is wrong. In this video, I will just make it very simple for you how to process this information in a short period of time without really being nervous or stressed, and make sure also to pass the test. Number one is ask yourself, what is your learning style? Because every person is different, and as you may know, there are 3 learning styles. First is the visual style, like people who get and retain information by just looking at the videos or graphic photos. Second, there is the auditory, people who like to learn information by just talking to people or listening to podcasts or listening to audiobooks. And the third is like by reading and writing. So by understanding and analyzing what works for you and what's the best strategy to understand, just adapt the strategy and just follow it. You don't have to follow what people tell you. Always think outside the box. Doesn't mean they have given you the book, that means you have to read it. No, just work around it. I have put the link in the description. This link allows you to either download this book as a PDF file, or you can download this book as an audio, which is around 3 hours. Have the audiobook in your phone. Play it when you commute to work. Play when you go to your university, or just simply just listen to it when you're at home, and also capitalize on what works for you as a learning style. Second, I really suggest is that you read the book just to learn, not to be tested. What does that mean? We as a human being, our psychology says that we don't like being told what to do. If I come and tell you, here's the book, you have to read it, you have to pass it, and you know what, if you don't pass it, there is a bad consequences and you will have to wait another 3 to 6 months and things will go bad. Guess what? Your adrenaline level will go high and your cortisol will go high, and you will start panicking yourself and you will start getting stressed. Trust me, you don't need to go that far. It's very simple. Adapt this new strategy that you are really interested to read the book, because you are really interested to learn more about Canada and the history, rather than you're reading this book because you are going to be tested. To be honest, after I wrote this book, I have learned so much information that I was not aware about. Third, go online and practice online quizzes and materials. There are lots of them. Just go to Google, just write Discovery Canada practice tests, practice exams. There are a lot. Just go over the material, go through different resources. By just going through them, trust me, repetition will make you remember. You don't have to memorize. Just keep repeating and you will have the same question coming up again and again, till the moment that while you're reading the question, you know the answer before you even go through the options. My last tip, which is for people who still have not submitted their application. My advice is, as soon as you submit your citizenship application, I'll highly recommend you follow the link in the description here. You can request this book to be delivered to you, or you can download it as a PDF, or you can even download it as an audiobook in your laptop or on your phone. Just try to work with this mentality. Start to read it, start to learn instead of start to study it and getting ready for the exam. When the time comes and they send you the link to do the test, they will give you a time window of 2 to 3 weeks maximum. And I'm sure you have so much responsibility. You have studies, you have family, you have kids, and you don't have that much time just to study around 60 pages in a week time, which is really hard. You will have to read the book, I would say 3 times, and do some practices if you are not interested to memorize. And that's it for today. Please let me know in the comment what is the most difficult thing to do in the book. Is it the names, and is it memorizing? And I will respond to you. I have just done the test 2 weeks ago and I scored 20 out of 20. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel to watch all my other content. See you soon.